So, I think the person who would probably have the cigarette would be homicide. I'd assume that they probably have the evidence on it. Somewhere in, like, their evidence locker or some shit. That's right. See what you can get out of him on that. Detective Martinez. Yeah? What do you want? Anything new on the Libertine Hotel case? Look at my face and tell me what you think. We got next to nothing. Sorry to hear that. So am I. The case is a real pain. Some higher-ups in the force know you reopened the old case. They're worried this could be the start of another killing spree. As much as I'd love to catch the perp and find out he's just some attention whore. It's fucking weird to see whore in a DS game. Something tells me it's gonna get way messier. Alright, let's talk. Charles Smith. Got anything on Providence's second victim, Charles Smith? Taxi driver killed at Grand Park garage? Thought you two were looking into the old murders, not me. You do your job, I'll do mine. He wouldn't know this. I'm trying to figure out the song Charles Smith requested on the radio before he was killed. A request? I don't know nothing about that. Ask somebody else. And this is the one I'm interested in. We're trying to figure out the brand of cigarette Charles Smith used to smoke back then. Yeah, I have no idea. His family would. Or forensics. Forensics would work too. That's pretty much it. Okay, see you around. Thanks for the tip and the clue. Who to go to next? I'm sure his family would probably know, but let's see here. 1 down, 3 to go. Maureen, can you spare a minute? Hi, Jay. You look as busy as ever. Yeah, it never ends. But knowing that my work helps the investigation makes it all worthwhile. We're reinvestigating the Charles Smith murder now. That would be the second victim back then, the taxi driver. Wasn't he murdered in the parking garage at Grand Park? You got that right. I'll be happy to help in any way I can. Forensics have advanced by leaps and bounds, you know. Things we couldn't figure out 19 years ago are likely to be possible today. Thanks, Maureen. I'll let you know. You do that. Talk. Charles Smith. Anything on Providence's second victim, Charles Smith? Nothing that's not already on file. Okay, thanks anyway. She wouldn't fucking know this. Well, did you know the song that he requested? That's a tough one. Figured if anyone could find it, it'd be you, but that's dumb bullshit. Looked up if it was taken at the crime scene. Yeah. Can't tell you which song he was listening to. And this is the important one. Tell me which brand of cigarette Charles Smith was smoking back then. Now that's an easy one. It was Maxwell. Maureen, can you do me a huge favor and let us borrow that cigarette butt? Want me to hand over evidence? I'm afraid I can't do that. What do you want a cigarette butt for anyway? Unfortunately, that's a trade secret I can't share with you. What are you up to, Jay? Maureen, we really need that cigarette butt to move it in the investigation forward. I guarantee it would uncover an important fact from 19 years ago. Please help us. Well, if you put it that way, I suppose I could pull a few strings. Thanks. Here it is. Infamous 19-year-old cigarette butt. Really appreciate this. Hey. Alright. I am done here. Better get going now, Maureen. Okay, don't be a stranger. And I think probably the person who would know the music would be family. What kind of stuff he was into, what his favorite song was, shit like that. Whenever Lily Smith is home, yeah, even if she was a kid back then, her information could be vital. Did you find anything new? Nothing yet, ma'am. What's the song? Do you remember a song your father might have requested on the radio back then? A song that Dad liked enough to request. Well, it's funny you mention that. Whenever Dad took me for a ride in his taxi, there was this one song in particular he loved to listen to. I remember it clearly now. His face would always light up and he'd sing along with it when it came on the radio. What was it called? It was Happy Times by Jimmy Flanagan. You know this requested song now. Let's call him up. Cock Jam, let's go. You're on with the Cock Jam Request Center. What do you want to hear today? Let me hear Happy Times by Jimmy Flanagan. Now I've just got to get back to the crime scene and wait for them to play the song. Let's get a move on. Please catch that criminal soon. We'll do our best. Alright, back to the garage. You're gonna go view the past again, aren't you? Hell yeah, I am. Damn right. Think that'll give us an idea of what happened? Who the fuck knows, but most likely. Apparently some song is gonna let us know. If you find something, I hope so too. I've got at least a cigarette butt, but like, what the fuck is a song gonna do for me? Stop my car, truth with my own eyes. Other sight shows a vision of the past. I want to know the truth about what happened here. I have the cigarette butt and radio. Radio in the taxi from the past is very old. They still haven't played my request. And now on the next request, Happy Time by Jimmy Flanagan. This is the song I requested. Well, shit, ain't that convenient. Now I think I've recreated that scene from the past. Wow, that song was terrible. So, someone was in the back of the car. So they knew each other, and they showed up together. Okay. Found a fragment of a vision. Was it Charles Smith who was smoking? Who was sitting in the back, the criminal? And he got out. Maybe they have a cigarette. Well, probably. So let's head up out the outside. Must be something I still don't know. Well, of course there is. I still haven't done this over here. Cigarette butt. Nothing happens. Doesn't the cigarette butt taken as evidence count for a reconstruction of the past? Charles Smith was smoking when he was murdered. I get it. A smoked out cigarette won't work. Need a cigarette that hasn't been smoked at the time of the murder. Bullshit. Where the fuck do I get a cigarette? God damn it. I have to leave. Something's missing. Need more info. Did you see anything, Jay? Evidence we got from Maureen don't work. I need a Maxwell cigarette that hasn't been smoked. But they don't make Maxwells anymore, right? Are you supposed to get any? I don't know. Let's get this evidence back to Maureen first. Alright. Let's do it. Forensics. Thanks, Maureen. Came to bring back the evidence. I hope you took good care of it. Let me see. We kept it inside the plastic bag, so it's fine. Go ahead and show her, Jay. Right. Items. Cigarette butt. Show it. Wow, the cigarette butt come in handy. We were so sure it would, but it didn't pan out. That's a shame. We're gonna need a Maxwell that hasn't been smoked. Let's go see what we can find out about Maxwell cigarettes. Sure. Hey, so about the cigarettes. I'd like to get a hold of some Maxwell cigarettes. Good luck. That was a popular brand 19 years ago, but they went out of business 2 years back. How convenient. Damn it. Wait, no, couldn't you just go on, like, eBay? Surely someone would have a pack somewhere. The only Maxwell I know of is the cigarette butt sealed for evidence back then. Surely. They've got, they've got to have something. Alright, I don't got shit. Alright, let's move. Better get going now, Maureen. How the fuck? I think I've known known someone with that first name before, but like I can't remember. I think it's supposed to be like Maureen. I don't fucking. Don't be a stranger. I gotta go for Maureen. What's up? Jay, there's been another murder. Really? That quick? In a parking garage in South Street. On South Street. Let me guess. Yeah. They found an eye of Providence at the scene. We're going to the South Street garage now. You two don't miss a trick. Detective Martinez, Maureen told us what happened. We had some cops on the street we had more cops on the street than ever. And now this happens. Weird another eye Providence was left behind. Uh-huh. And on top of that, it was in the damn parking garage, just like the second Providence murder. What do you make of this, Agent Weaver? It has to be him, doesn't it? I thought you were skeptical about the return of Providence. You're damn right I am. But now with this second murder and all, I can't exactly dismiss it altogether. I'm thinking maybe we ought to work together on this one a little longer. Same here. I'm convinced we'll never solve this thing without the CPD. I appreciate that, Weaver. Anyway, I'm hoping you can fill us in on what happened here. You got it. Let's talk. Most recent killing. Give us a rundown of what happened. Murder went down here at the South Street garage. Bullet-riddled body was found laying on the ground near a taxi. The victim was a taxi driver by the name of Marty Adams. Homicide was most likely committed this morning. Murder weapon was a .22 caliber handgun. Hey, that all sounds familiar. And get this. Warning, so I got a bit of a cough, so if you see any, like, weird, jump cuts, that might explain that. Again, get this, a warning letter was sent to the Clockford Times in advance. Unbelievable. It matches up with the second Providence murder from 19 years back. Yeah, I'm getting over, like, a bit of a cold, and, I've still got a cough remaining, unfortunately. Told ya. And of course, the eye of Providence was found next to the body. Crime scene. Tell us about the crime scene. South Street garage has a basement floor, 5 above ground floors for parking. Taxi was parked on the basement floor. There were 4 bullet holes found in the wall. No holes in the ceiling? Nope. What'd your forensics team come up with? Nothing's been announced yet. I'm waiting on the results. We just started our investigation, so we haven't found any witnesses yet. No witnesses. Just like 19 years ago. We just started reinvestigating the Charles Smith murder today. I'll let you know if anything new comes up. You do that, Weaver. We better be off now. Now we've really got to ID Providence, Jay. Before any more innocent people die. I know. Yeah? Jay, it's me. What do you have for me, Hugo? Found a guy who's got dirt on Burnett Johnson from his detective years. Who is it? Burnett's informant from back in the day. Rumor has it Burnett used to make all kinds of underground deals to get what he wanted. When I looked into that, I located his informant. God, the fucking worst thing about, like, still getting over like a sickness is, like, the mucus that's, like, lingering in the back of your throat where it's like, oh god. It's just sitting there. And it feels bad. And the guy's homeless, Jay. His name is Roger, and he lives in Grand Park. Got it. Thanks again, Hugo. I'll see what else I can find on Burnett Johnson. Call you later. Apparently, there's a homeless guy in Grand Park that used to be Burnett's informant. I bet he's got some stories to tell. Let's go see what he knows. Hey. Let's go. Let's hit the road. Okay. And that will be Grand Park. I don't know. You really think this informant is really here? According to Hugo, let's have a look around. Think I could borrow a cigarette? I don't have any. Just my luck. Jay, why don't we ask him? Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah? We're looking for a man named Roger. Roger? I know a Roger. Could you tell us where he is? Probably not without a cigarette. Where would we have to go to talk with him? Look no further. Him and me are the same. "49, homeless, lives in Grand Park, used to be one of Burnett's informants." So then, you're Roger. What do you want from me? Jonathan Weaver, FBI. Kate Hathaway, FBI. Freaking FBI! I don't know nothing. Just relax, I'm not here to arrest you. Sure do love peeking the mic with coughing, cause fuck. I'd like to ask you about a crime committed 19 years ago. Now that's it. Yeah, peeking sucks. I have to go back and fix that manually. Can we ask you a few things? Fine by me. But it's gonna cost you. It's perfectly fine. How'd you like a nice hot dog? Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Hold on a second, okay? Here you go. Eat it while it's hot. Let me see. It's got some lettuce, some ketchup. Man, hot dogs ain't shit without some like fucking Dijon mustard. Dijon mustard is the fucking best. I love that shit. Thanks, lady. Look at all that chili sauce, just how I like 'em. I know there's nothing like a fresh chili dog, right? Sounds like we like the same kind of stuff. That does it, and I'll be happy to answer your questions now. What do you want to know? Alright, start asking. Can you tell us about your relationship with Burnett Johnson? Our relationship? What do you want to know exactly? Weren't you working as Burnett Johnson's informant at one time? Yeah, but that was ages ago. I was making some decent money by selling that guy what he wanted to know. But once he quit the force, it was all over. Hell, I'll bet he doesn't even remember nothing about me. But back then, never imagined old Bernie would go from being a detective to the richest guy in the whole damn city. Just goes to show you, people are unpredictable creatures. Come to think of it, if them Providence murders never happened, my life would have been a little different. What about the murders? Remember the Providence murders? Are you kidding me? Couldn't forget about them killings if I tried. I went broke thanks to them. And they left me with some awful memories. Awful memories? Want to tell me what happened? Well, please tell us. I can't. If you want to hear about them killings, you ask Detective Johnson about them. Alright. We'll just have to talk to Burnett Johnson about this face to face. Alright, what about them cigs? You ever heard of Maxwell brand cigarettes? You bet I have. Too bad they don't make them nowadays. Used to pick them up on the park all the time. People would leave them on the benches. You like them too? Not exactly, but I'm looking for some. Oh yeah, Smokey Joe might have some to part with. Who's Smokey Joe? He's my pal. He scrounges up old things from closed up warehouses and such to make a living. I'll bet there ain't a cigarette in existence that Smokey Joe don't have. Give me some money and I'll get you some of them cigs from Joe. You do that, Roger. We could really use a pack of Maxwell's. You got it. Alright, cool. Can I give him money? Do I have money to give? God, I don't think I'll be able to record long because, like, having to fucking deal with all the manual removal of, like, fucking peaks from coughing is gonna be a bitch. Record for a little bit because I want to, but can't be for that long. Counting you for those cigarettes, okay? Trust me, come back later and I'll have them for you. Last place I thought we'd find those cigarettes. Same here. What do you say we go pay Burnett Johnson another visit? Sounds good. Let's go. That would be Johnson & Co. You think he'll talk this time? Only one way to find out. Did I say you needed an appointment? Do you know a guy named Roger who lives in Grand Park? We just met him there. He's one of your old informants, right? Roger? I don't know what you're talking about. Name doesn't ring a bell. That doesn't make sense. Rogers, obviously. I'm afraid your time is up. I got a client to see now. So I'll have to ask you to leave. Alright. Thanks for your time. Hey, wasn't that Johanna? Yeah, depending on like where she's from, it could be like Johan. I don't know. Is that Johanna Lamoria? Who? Or is it like Johanna? Johanna? I don't fucking know. You can pronounce it either way. I'm sure someone's name. Fuck it. You never heard of Johanna Lamoria, the actress Silly? She's on TV all the time. Jay, have you been living under a rock? Who the Listen, man, not everyone watches fucking TV. I don't. I don't know a lot of actors. There's too many to know all of them. Fuck off. I only watch the news. Weird. No, not at all. Let's go, Kate. Move. I guess I'll go back to the Grand Park. Hopefully he's got them cigarettes. Wait there, Katie. I'm gonna go view the past. Oh. I clicked the wrong button. Fuck. What I meant was, Grand Park. I saw G's and I was like, oh, let's go there. It's like, no. Wrong place. Let's go find Roger. Wonder if he's got those cigarettes. Sure hope so. Hey, it's about time you showed up. Did you get the cigarettes? I did. And here they are. Cool. You're the best, Roger. Glad I could be of some help. We just paid Bernard Johnson a visit. Yeah? What do you say? He said he's never heard of you. Never heard of me, huh? That's the kind of crap he's always pulled. Roger, what exactly happened between you and Burnett? I ain't one to ask. Talk to him about it. I see. I'll be back later, Roger. Hope you'll talk to us then. Hey, whatever. Alright, now let's go to the garage. Now let's go. I've got the cigarette. Should be all good. Gonna go look into the past. Hey. I'm back to the scene of Charles Smith's murder. Alright. My other sight shows the past. Alright, I need to leave. So recently, like, me and a group of friends, like 3 other friends, that being the group of friends, it must be something I still don't know. Recently we watched, an episode of The X-Files. It was the first episode of X-Files that I've ever watched, and actually, first episode, like, you know, at least one other friend of mine also watched. And the episode we decided to watch was, I think it's called, like, Talika or some shit like that? I don't remember, but it's the episode that involved the black vampire. Not that the vampire is black. I mean, he kind of is. But he's a vampire that sucks the melanin out of black people, and we watched that and and it was fucking hilarious. Just like the just the insanity of like this fucking aired on TV. It was great. Who dat? Cool. So do I have all the pieces now? Got all the fragments passed. Now the trace incident. Truth will become clear. Ah, shit. Fuck. Great. Shit. I gotta fucking remember which happened first. Fuck. Alright. I'm pretty sure it was this one. They were in the car. Right, they just got here. They were hanging out, doing their thing. Guy hated smoking, but he was smoking. Alright. Okay, so after the smoking happened, then this happened. Dude was like, I'm gonna fucking light you up. You like that cigarette? I'm gonna light you. You are a cigarette now. A human cigarette. Speaking of cigarettes. Alright. So then after he's like, I'm gonna shoot you, there will be bullets in you. Then he shot the bullets into the man. Some of them missed though. Or maybe went through him and into the wall? I don't know. But he's fucking dead. Alright. So the dude's dead at this point. At which case then the last event happens. Where he's like, I'm fucking out of here. I'm not gonna get caught for this shit. And that's right, he was never caught. Until now. I've seen everything now, but still no clue about who Providence could be. Are you alright, Jay? You look awful. I'm fine. I found out something unbelievable. What is it? I know who killed Charles Smith. Who is it, Jay? But now I'm more confused than ever about Providence. What do you mean? Kate, the one who killed Charles Smith was Isabella Campbell, victim of the third Providence murder.